Hello again, everybody. Tonight we are back with learning about Overwatch Lore Part 3. I'm going to try to go over a little bit about what we've learned so far. We've learned a bit about Soldier, a little bit about Ana, Orisa, Widow, Winston. I forgot, I got a cheat sheet over here. I don't know, I can't even remember if I said Sombra. And then Hanzo and Genji, and I think that's it so far. Tonight I'm excited because we get to learn more about one person that I'm most interested in. I'm pretty mad because I didn't saw ahead of time that this video is only 1 minute and 39 seconds. Oh well, but I have my 5 videos laid out. We may do more, but we won't do no less than 5. So let's see what we can accomplish tonight and what I can learn. Here we go.
"20 years after we won the war against the Omnics, we were no closer to living together in peace. The building of a new home for the Omnics in London was supposed to be the first step in improving human-robot relations. But it never had a chance. The Omnic extremist group, Null Sector, launched a surprise attack on King's Row. Hundreds were killed, and thousands more were displaced as they took control. Now, they are hunting down the last of the survivors. It could be the beginning of a new war between humans and Omnics. Unless we can stop them. Commander Morrison has sent our strike team to liberate the city. It's my first mission, and the only way to save my home."
Oh, we got a good shot of Torb, Mercy, Ryan, and Tracer.
I hope we're not too late.
Okay, that was short and sweet. Those kind of looked like Bastion. Is this what Bastion was? Or maybe not. Maybe it's just close. I do remember fighting something similar to this in one of the extra modes, seasonal modes, but I don't remember. It wasn't the Junkenstein's Revenge. It was. I wish I could remember, but I don't know which one it was. It was always very fun. I loved, just fighting the waves and waves of robots, and I feel like this was one of them. Because I remember some had shields and some had cannons and some just shot, But as for the story, I feel really bad about this situation. It feels like people and robots are doing their best to work together. That reminds me, where are these guys coming from? Like, who is creating these? I want to know who's on who's in control of the bad side.
It never had a chance. The Omnic extremist group, Null Sector, launched a surprise attack on King's Row. Hundreds were killed, and thousands more were displaced as they took control.
Null Sector. So this is King's Row. Well, let's see how Overwatch plans to eventually take care of the Null Sector. What do we have next? This is, Doomfist's origin story. Okay. We get to learn about the big bad leader of Talon, or should I say ex-leader of Talon. Spoiler alert.
Humanity is always being tested. Conflict and war.
Okay, so my first ever video that I reacted to from the lore videos was it was a clip where they had Doomfist Gauntlet in a box. And the kids were talking about when Winston defeated Doomfist. So this is what we get to see now. I'm trying to catch all the bits and pieces of this. Gorilla from the moon saves the day, I'm assuming. Agent sightings and recent something. Let me see if it keeps zooming out. Nope. Okay, so Obviously, Doomfist wasn't defeated. So maybe this is his comeback from that.
The crucible through which we evolve. Every battle makes
Okay, hold on, Winston. Before you go all primal rage, let me just say that was impressive by Doomfist, hitching the tracer like that. But what happened? What did he do? Did he mess up? I mean, I don't know what the thing in her chest is called that allows her to skip around like that. Did he rip it out? Oh, I wish I could stop on that shot. Oh, there we go. That part's still there. Maybe it was just the wires that go to it or something. Yeah, there's it's wires. He ripped wires out, not the heart of it or the brain of it. I don't know. All right. Go primal rage.
those who fall will be forgotten. Those who rise up, their names will be remembered forever.
Okay, hold on. Did Doomfist win that? Is he still standing? I'm so confused. So did they win it?
Tested.
Gorilla from the moon saves the day. I don't know. That's kind of confusing. Because I don't know who won during this scene right here. Because they made it look like Doomfist was still standing and just fine. Sigma bought something. Testament to Sigma before Sigma. Hold on, was there more? Oh, it's just the outro stuff. Okay, let's keep going. This is Rise and Shine. Oh, it's a surprise. That scared me.
We're still in the middle of this massive ice storm. It's crazy. We missed our resupply window and we're low on rations. So, Captain Opara is having the team hibernate.
Come on, man.
It's May. This is a first. I don't know much about her except that she has to do with freezing. So this should be interesting.
Hey, cryo chamber time.
Already?
Huh. An hour ago.
Be right there.
Snowball, give me my socks back.
I'm leaving the sensors on, so when we wake up, I'll have a whole new data set to examine.
Hey, you're holding up nap time.
Sorry. Bye.
Can't be when you're around. Can't fight the way that you mess with my
Oh, I remember this place. This is a deathmatch. This is a map for deathmatch, team deathmatch. And I think at one point this is where we played May Snowball during the winter games. So it's cool to see this place. I guess I should have known since it was all cold and icy that it was May's place, but now it's good to know. Hold on. I guess we're not supposed to know any of these other people. Except for May and her little robot friend. So they're in Antarctica. Okay.
Get up, Snowball. Rise and shine, sleepyhead. Now, let's see what our new dataset looks like. The atmospheric fluctuations above the anomaly have gotten... It's much worse than we predicted. We have to get this to headquarters. Where is all this data coming from? Snowball, how long have we all been asleep? What? No! Overwatch would have come for us. And the comms are down?
Hold up. So this is Reaper. Blackwatch in the what? In the shadow of Overwatch? Something. I gotta get closer. Next. Can humans stay relevant? Oh, come on. So, nanotechnology, safety, health, transportation. Why are so many industries getting on board? There we go. Antarctic base lost in polar storm. Who's these people? Turning green development approved. Mayor Nanda and Tech Martha? I can't read that. Something conference. Okay. Overwatch disbanded. Can we? No, that's not rateable. Okay. Oh well.
Gone? Nobody even knows we're here. Wait a minute. Where is everybody?
Oh my god, that is so sad. So now she's stuck there and alone and just lost everybody on her team. It was awful.
I'll take her work to the world, my friends. I mean, I will try. The dish is broken. How do I get this data out?
Okay, so I'm curious. May is all geared up. Do they have a ship or something to get out of there?
I can't do this alone. I wish you guys were here. Thank you, Snowball. At least I still have you. Let's see if we can make the batteries last a little longer. Wait, what is this? This is broadcasting on the Overwatch emergency frequency. Maybe someone knows we're here. If I could just...
So she actually built her own ice stuff. That was actually very cool. Like an amped up version of her little wrist gun thing.
Oh no. Come on, come on, come on, come on. That was the last battery, wasn't it? I can't believe I forgot about the batteries. Without power, we're dead. There has to be a way. Think. I just needed a little more time. The power! Snowball! What?
Oh no. Can't be doing this. May's story is so sad. But we get him back, I'm pretty sure. We better get him back.
No! Snowball! You can't. Thank you, my friend.
I'm also going to say, I think May has the absolute worst luck. I can relate.
Wow. Come on. Winston? Oh my gosh! Come on!
People decided they were better off without us. They even called us criminals. They tore our family apart. But look around. Someone has to do something. We have to do something. We can make a difference again. The world needs us now, more than ever. Are you with me?
Oh, I just got goosebumps and cold chills. It's been so long since I've seen that intro from Overwatch 1. Okay, so May was now able to receive the transmission from Winston. Now is she going to be able to contact them and get a way out?
Yes, Winston. I am with you. Rise and shine, Snowball!
Oh, he has his own little solar panels in the back. I was wondering how he just came back to life. He'd been charging with some vitamin D. Okay, I thought May was gonna just try to get a ride out, but I guess she's just gonna. But where's she walking to? She's in Antarctica. Maybe they have a different base or something. And I have a feeling we're not gonna find out because there's not enough time.
Rise and shine, Snowball! We're on our way!
Nope. But we know whatever she does it. But poor May wakes up all alone, lost all of her friends. That's messed up. But I don't know how she stays so happy and peppy, but good for her. They should have had this be a more specific to May, like May origin. Okay, what's next? Honor and Glory. So it's a surprise. Okay, this is Eichenwald. Is this going to be Reinhardt? Maybe.
I thought we talked about this. You don't have to do this anymore. Winston's message wasn't meant for you. This isn't your fight. Papa told me after so many years of service, you gave Overwatch everything, and then they pushed you out. Why would you go back to them? What were you still fighting?
So,
Okay, hold on, Reinhardt. So we got Brigida added into the mix now. Looks so weird seeing her without the armor and everything. And she mentioned Papa, which I'm pretty sure is Torb. Yeah, definitely. And I always knew that, we joked about Reinhardt and Brigida, big shield, little shield. So I'm interested to see some more interaction between those two.
that's it. You're leaving us.
I have been called. I must answer. It is a great honor.
To disappear into some secret organization. Give up the glory of being a crusader? I don't think so.
He wishes he got picked.
The crusaders are
I'm sorry, I gotta pause. I'm curious now if you go onto the Eichenwald map and look at the bar, if his name is actually carved into it. I'm gonna have to check that out.
immortal defenders of Germany. People will be singing songs about our legacies.
Our legacies are our deeds. And this war is bigger than all of us.
Dropouts to the east, they're coming!
All right, people, they're playing our song. Stick with your dance partners. Let's crush those rust buckets.
Here's your walking stick, old man.
Live with honor.
Die with glory.
Yep, there's all the little bastion. Dude, that would be so OP to have 3 Reinhardts on your team.
Run! Rocket up! Fire!
I love the wind in my hair.
Get back and protect your team!
They're just slowing me down. Besides, they're fine.
What is that?
That is mine.
Oh, that looks like one of the I was gonna say Orisa things, but it's OR-15 defense bots, but it's not looking so defensive, and they're supposed to be on Nubani.
Damn it, Reinhardt! Reinhardt!
Marvel sing!
Oh, I wonder if they did this on purpose, but this is kind of very accurate. Maybe I could be wrong. But from my, you know, time playing Overwatch, I'm pretty sure I've always heard that if the enemy team has Reinhardt, a good pick against him would be Orisa. And that's pretty much what these things are, is Orisas. Except without the cool molten sword. Let's see how bad this is about to get.
We're being overrun! Fall back to the rally point! I'll get Reinhardt! I had this! Obviously! They're cutting us off! Let's move!
But without you...
Lieutenant! You took an oath to be a crusader. Now, keep it.
I won't leave you!
The team needs you. Be their shield. Reinhardt, live with honor.
Die with glory. Barrier is failing!
Has he always been sitting there? Okay, I kind of feel a little heartless now because all that just happened, and I was like, oh my god, was he always sitting there like a statue in the room? But yeah, that was sad. That hurt. Not dismissing the fact that they did an excellent job pulling at the heartstrings. That's been depressing, y'all. First May, now Reinhardt. But I guess it makes sense because that's one thing I've always noticed with the commentary and the voice lines from the characters mid game and before and after games and stuff is they all seem so down on themselves. Now it makes sense. They've all went through so much and they've all been fighting this war for so long. And then all of this so far still is just to do with the Omnics. This is still just the Omnic war that they had to go through. They've lived through one war already and lost so much. And now, in present time, they're pretty much having to deal with it again, but instead of Omnics, it's humans. I guess that's what they mean when it's never ending and you pretty much just sacrifice everything. And I know this is going to sound crazy, but this reminds me of something that I said I think during the very first video I did. I mentioned how if I was ever like the heroic type of person, like a hero, and the government, the citizens were against me like they have been to Overwatch, I wouldn't be one of those people that was all upset about it and trying to hide it, but still do good. I would be like, well, fine, y'all deal with it by yourselves. And if anything happens to anybody, it's y'all's fault, not mine. I see now that these people do care about other people, and that's why they do these heroic things and they care and they save people. But it's not just the people that they're doing this for. It's for their team, their comrades, it's for their own people. Like, I guess the best way I can explain it is Reinhardt. He still fights to this day for glory and honor, but not just for the people. He fights for this guy, his friend. And same thing goes for May. She didn't give up and she's still fighting. She's fighting for the team that she lost because they died trying to do what was best for the world. And she fights for them, and Reinhardt fights for his people, his crusaders. So I get it. It's not just you wake up one day and I'm going to be a hero and save the day. It's it's something that you learn to do through the people that you're around. And if you're around good people, you want to do good, and especially if you look up to those people or are inspired by those people, you want to do good. You want to be like them. You want to do the things that they do. So I do understand. You want to fight for their honor in a way. I believe we're pretty much at the end of this one. Let's see how it finishes off if we missed anything.
I have been called. I must answer. Always.
Yep, that just goes to prove my point. Reinhardt's doing it because he made a promise that he would always answer to people who needed help. That was deep. And now for the last one. Man, it's hard to be excited about this one. I'm in a sad mood. It's only a minute and 40 seconds, so let's enjoy what tiny bit we get.
We stand on the brink of a breakthrough in human evolution. I have dedicated my life to unraveling its secrets. I take risks that others would consider to be unwise, for I do not share their caution. Overwatch held back the pace of scientific discovery for decades. They believed my methods were too radical, too controversial, and they tried to silence me. But there were others in the shadows.
Wait a minute. Is that Genji? What? Who is this? I don't know. I'm not gonna make any thoughts on this because I don't know. How could it be Genji though? I thought he was a good guy before he was thought to be killed by his brother, and then after he was a good guy. So what's he doing with Mora? Anyway, and Reaper. I didn't know that Mora and Reaper were connected before he died, or I don't know, maybe not died, but became a puff of smoke. We'll say that because I don't really know how to explain what she did. But and then McCree, I'm not surprised. McCree's just in it for the money. I'm pretty sure, unless we learn differently. But he just seems to be like a bounty hunter kind of person. It's like whoever pays the most, he's gonna do a job for him.
Searching for ways to circumvent their rules. Freed from my shackles, the pace of our research hastened. Together, we delved.
Okay, so that answers that question. Reaper did not die. It doesn't even look like he was wounded. It just looked like she was trying to give him some sort of powers, which she did. But we all know he's not happy about it. Or at least I don't think he is. I don't know. But it looks like she's altered his DNA, which makes him the poof of smoke.
Deeper into those areas forbidden by law, by morality, and by fear. New
Okay, Doomfist. Don't know. Reaper, Mora. Don't know.
Patrons emerged.
Hold on, what's this in the background? Can't tell what this is. Is that supposed to be Doomfist? I don't know.
Possessed an appetite for my discoveries. And with this knowledge, what new world could we build?
Okay, so learned a tiny bit that I've been wrong about, which is that Reaper didn't die and then come back. He just apparently he turned bad, went with Mora and got a makeover. And yes, I definitely knew how bad Mora was. I know she's unethical, but I still love her. That's my main. I like her attitude anyway. She's very nonchalant. Let's see, what's going to be next? Looks like a Brigida origin story. This one is a minute and 18. But you know what? We will go ahead and do this one since I got a little extra time.
In stories, the heroes get the honor and glory.
Okay, I have to point this out. So Reinhardt was obviously in Brigida's life from a young age. This is Tor, her father, and I'm assuming this is her mother. And I know her name is Ingrid because of Mercy. Mercy is always asking Torb if he will give her Ingrid's recipe for her famous apple pie, which I'm assuming is this. And this is the little kitty cat that she pets in one of her emotes. Just trying to see if I recognized anyone else. Hard to see though.
With their gleaming armor, their mighty weapons. The people who built them were heroes in their own right. And I thought I was gonna.
I'm just seeing if I peek anything. So this looks like Reinhardt's armor. So does that mean Torb is the one who built it? That must be a different language. I was trying to see if I recognized any of this stuff that he's making. Yeah, there's more sketches of Reinhardt's armor. I did not know that they were the ones that built it.
Follow in their footsteps. But a hammer and tools can't fix.
I'm just checking the screenshots to see if I see anything. I wonder if this is after. No, because he's gray-headed, so this isn't after what happened in Eichenwald. But you can tell that they've been working together for a long time, and obviously been through a lot.
Every problem. There are some things that can never be repaired. It's not enough to wait until the battle is over to.
And so she built her own armor as well, and built her. I'm assuming. I think this is where her shield comes out of. Can't see the sketches in the back.
Fix their armor and bandage their wounds. If you can fight at their side, you can try to keep the blows from falling. And maybe even protect them from themselves. I am Brigitte Lindholm, and I will be their shield.
That was interesting. I like seeing how Brigitte grew up learning everything from her dad, and didn't see her cooking like her mama, but it looks like she's really looked up to Torb and Reinhardt. That's why we always joke about her being, Reinhardt's, I will be your shield, and then Brigitte's, I will be your shield. Because she's got a little one. It's good. I'm not missing anything, right? No, just the outro. What will be next now? Shooting star. Should I take a peek? I'm going to take a peek. Oh, I don't want to take too much of a peek. Oh, it's Diva. Okay, that's all I needed to know. Next week, we will be starting with Diva. And all I know about Diva is that she's a gamer. And she's very arrogant. Maybe she has a reason to be, and maybe we will find out. All right, thanks for joining me on learning more about the Overwatch lore, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.